Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that was definitely a lengthy setup process there. I apologize for taking so long. Let me get Payman on call. Hey Shadow and hey Buttercup. Papel Mario Guini. Huh, Kill Instinct. I don't know, I don't know that game, but yeah. Nintendo drip feeding as usual. Yo.
How'd setup go?
Was alright. It took me a little bit longer because I did have to set up stuff with stream elements and everything.
The classic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this: it's gonna feel weird going from Thousand Year Door backwards to the original.
and I also wasn't ready in advance. I had to tweak the title and everything.
Huh. No worries.
But man, it's been so long since I played Paper Mario. I don't even know when I actually last touched it.
Wow. Well, I guess it was a good idea I suggested this then. I'd say overall today, I kind of rock Thousand Year Door.
Definitely.
I'm gonna be real, the Cortez thing, how I lined up like Powerlift with Yoshi being big, yeah, that was crazy.
Definitely.
What's funny is that wasn't even my plan, which is what made it even better.
That's the kind of plan I would have went with. I would have just used the power punch and immediately power lifted right off the bat for the damage.
I wanted to at least do Powerlift, that way Yoshi can guarantee get damage on Cortez. I mean, what can I say? That gosh dang baby Yoshi, he's my guy in that one.
Yeah, our playstyles will definitely shine in this playthrough.
So I'm guessing this is your first time seeing the game on Switch with the first Paper Mario?
Yep.
Let me say from my experience, I think this game looks way better on Switch than N64.
Definitely. I definitely feel the upgrade already.
Awesome. I will say on N64, there's actually very little lag in the game. Just when a bunch of coins pop out of the enemies, that's when it usually lags.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Alright, what are we going for the file name? Do we like try and fuse our usernames or something?
We could try.
Fast man.
That's a good one, Fast Man.
Yeah, let's go Fast man.
Mhm. It's funny. Just very recently, earlier this week, me and Aaron actually finished the game.
Wow.
So it's kind of funny the fact that not even a week later, I'm coming back to this game.
Doing another playthrough.
I mean, I don't mind personally because this is one of the best Nintendo 64 games ever made.
Well, see, it'll be really funny if, like, TT Mighty comes to NSO and then we're suddenly doing this again.
That would be classic. A letter? Cool. What's it say, Mama Luigi?
We could actually do this with Superstar Saga.
I mean, I would love to do that, but the problem is we can't share the screen.
Oh, yeah, right. That's true. Gone.
Yeah, I really wish it was like this, but unfortunately, that's not how it works.
But you can't do the swapping with GBA games. I wish you could.
Nah, because Nintendo doesn't like fun. Well, I mean, Nintendo is starting to get back into fun, especially with the new Mario Kart and the new Donkey Kong.
Definitely. Of all, Peach mentioned Tasty Sweets and not cake.
Ah. Well, I mean, there's a lot more than just cake. Alright, Mario Brothers, let's head to Peach's castle. Every time I hear the jump stock sound, I instantly think of Garfield because that's where I heard the stock sound. Yeah, surprisingly, a Garfield cartoon, I heard the jump stock sound that was used in Paper Mario.
I have control now. Nice.
I'll always love the music in Paper Mario, even Sticker Star, because Sticker Star does have good music.
Wow, that's what he has to say. Just welcome.
I do kind of find it a little sad, yet it does make it more unique that this is the only game that has, like, this design of Mario. Because as you know, after Thousand Year Door, they stuck with that design for basically the rest of the series.
Yeah. They figured out the art style in the GameCube era.
I mean, for N64 limitations, the design of the sprites looks really darn good.
Definitely. Already?
Of course, the classic. Where it's like, alright, let's wait for a bit. And then 3 seconds later, okay, that's long enough. I find it funny how Mario talks in this game, or tries to get into conversations. He's just holding his hand next to his ear.
Yeah. Hello, Mario.
Well, I mean, Mario is really popular. Looking back at this game, I love the world building they did for the first Paper Mario.
Yeah, they really added a lot to the Mushroom Kingdom and whatever.
Yeah, a lot more than Sticker Star attempted.
Yeah, Six House is pretty much like all about the Sticker Festival.
Yeah, and just basically like new Super Mario Brothers locations, which makes it even worse.
Sure.
I mean, with Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, I'm willing to look the other way, but Paper Mario, no.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's a bedroom, if I remember correctly. I find it cool in Origami King when you actually get the hammer. It actually looks like a full model instead of just a sprite.
Yeah, like that's really interesting. They decided to make to do that with it. But it does help you visualize what the hitbox actually is better.
That's true. But then again, Sticker Star with its hammer, it was a model outside of Mario, but when Mario has it, it's basically a sprite.
Yeah, that is strange as well. Ah, dang it, it's doing the audio thing again. Hold on a minute. He does this like it would do this like once per stream, I think.
Rigged.
Unless I'm like very lucky. There we go. Wait.
I think this game came out in the year 2000 in Japan as Mario Story before it came here in 2001 as Paper Mario.
Right. I'm plugged to the wrong thing.
Personally, I'm happy they just decided to call it Paper Mario instead of Mario Story.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, because it's also kind of a confusion with Yoshi's story.
Definitely. Like, I get the idea. This is supposed to be like Mario's story and whatever. But
I mean, the game does have a nice, simple story, even though it has a lot of emotion in it.
Definitely. Like the extra details they added in definitely made it less generic than it would have been otherwise.
Yeah, they tried to make it like as unique as they could without it being like a generic Mario game. I find it funny this game is so popular that it has its own CD soundtrack out in the world.
That's super cool.
Yeah, because not a lot of games I know actually had the honor for that.
Thank you, dude.
I feel like it's definitely deserved because the music in this game is spectacular for the Nintendo 64.
Definitely.
I still find it funny looking at Mario's mustache here. I always thought that was his mouth.
I could see it, honestly.
Yeah, I had an imagination when I was a kid.
Like sometimes sometimes some details just end up looking like others. You know, Feraligator's Gen 3 Pokemon sprite.
I think so.
Where people thought that the spikes coming off his tail was actually his butt and everything. His back sprite. His back sprite and
Limitations, you gotta love them.
It's because it's specifically the top of his body, so people were like, he's packing cake or whatever.
Lol. Sure thing, princess. It'd be our pleasure. Huh? Whoa! What's going on?
Uh-oh.
I know this cutscene would definitely lag on N64.
Yeah, there's a lot happening here.
Right?
Oh hey, the Bowser Castle, that's in the background of Rainbow Road in Mario Kart Super Circuit.
That detail I never knew back in the day until I looked up references, and I thought that was really cool.
Like it's a really interesting reference, but at the same time, it is Intelligent Systems that made Super Mario Kart Super Circuit, so it does make sense.
Noted, but they also have the Star Spirits in Mario Party 5, which I thought was interesting.
True. It's a Mario Party host that's not like Toadette, or yeah, it's not Toad or Toadette. Those are the common Mario Party hosts.
Not in Jamboree, thankfully. Whoa! Bowser, what are you doing here?
You're gonna have to pay for that glass, Bowser.
Exactly. I'd assume so, knowing Bowser.
That's a really crazy plan. Like,
yeah, and the fact he did it again in Galaxy.
True.
That's what you think, Bowser. Well, what can we say? It's our specialty. Alright, you're on. Come on, Mario, let's get him! Yeah, we can take him. Hey, did you say I'd find Bowser here?
I meant like, wait.
Yeah, because I think I remember in a message you said prologue Bowser. Because I know at the end you said Paul.
Yeah,
no, it's perfect.
What I meant by like the Hawaii Bowser is
yeah, in chapter 8.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm supposed to be switching controller here.
Ah, you're good. Oh! Edge.
Right.
You gotta love to hate him. I will say, past coming back to Brothership, I was having a blast.
Definitely.
I'd say it's definitely like probably maybe top 5 of best stories in a Mario game.
Definitely, the story is so good. Like, Brothership is like one of the games I've become like the most attached to the characters ever.
Same.
Even more than Superstar Saga, and yeah, even more than Superstar Saga, I'd say.
Yeah, same.
Because I'm already fantastic. I'd say Prince Beasley and whatever.
Yeah, and Lady Lima and the Queen Bean.
Yep.
And I mean that's the theme of the game with bonds and friendship and togetherness. So hey, it's very fitting. I will say, Pass, during the wedding part of the game, I actually was kind of crying.
I can understand.
Yeah, I know it's just a game, but even so, I was crying in happiness.
That is very understandable.
Yeah, and it's not something you would expect in a Mario and Luigi game.
Definitely, I did not see it coming either.
I can still understand the criticism with the game with the pacing.
Definitely. I was thinking, okay, I can marathon the end game, right? All I had to do is beat Zocket and there was more game.
Yeah, when I saw that the game still wasn't over, I was surprised and also happy at the same time.
I was like, when would this game end? There were 2 moments where I was like, this is the finale. No, this is the finale.
Nope. And when the game was over, when the game was over after 50 hours on my end, I was actually sad it was over. That's how much I loved the game.
Ami was also sad. Even though I was like incredibly exhausted, I was like kind of sad that the Bros would have to leave his characters behind and whatever.
Yeah, if they somehow come back as a reference, I would love that.
Definitely. We need brothership references and cameos in future Mario games.
Yeah, totally.
And also Wonder as well.
I mean, Wonder's a great game, so I'd say go for it. I mean, people are comparing the art style in Mario Kart World to Wonder, and believe it or not, the Mario movie.
Interesting.
The Star Rod. By the way, where's Kirby when you need him?
DDD won't be pleased.
Right. And you know what's funny? I'm wearing a Kirby shirt right now.
No way.
I swear I did not plan any of this. Oh no, that doesn't look good, Mario. Oh! Oh! Wait, what? We didn't hurt him? Vitamin. Where is he when we need him? I still think it's wacky, the fact that even if you beat Bowser here, you crash the game.
Yeah, it is understandable because the game was never programmed with a loose condition in mind. With a win condition in mind.
Yeah, and what's funny, Partners in Time was on the 3 Shrooms. Like, if you beat them, you get experience points, but then the bros are still dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
It's hilarious.
Yes,
anyway, guys, even though we started the game, we just lost. Well, game over. Sorry, Bass, I tried, but I couldn't win.
You tried your best.
I remember as a kid, I was very sad that I lost here. And I actually thought, you know, the game was over.
Understandable. Like, scripted losses are definitely interesting for sure. When they're executed
Totally.
well like this one.
Oh! Oh
The secret ending. Yep.
no! That was a good one.
I can't lie. Mario being defeated like this is actually quite dark, especially because of what happens later on, where he has to be revived and whatever by the Star Spirits and whatever.
Exactly, like the fact that Mario actually dies. That's crazy, even for the start of the game.
Right. Yep.
This Easter egg, my friend Aaron really loves listening to this Easter egg. Who could blame him? Actually, the death animation of Mario spinning then falling to the ground, I'm kind of happy they brought that back when you die in Color Splash and Origami King.
Sure.
By the way, you gotta love the fuzzy effect on the text here.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Totaka's song would have been totally hit here if he was the composer.
Huh? Up and at 'em.
Don't worry, Mario's having a nice nap.
I mean, he did get beaten to a pulp.
With
You all right,
64
Mario?
games, you never know what's an actual fact and where's a visual glitch. Oh boy, we made half the full invisible and turned Mario's cards negative.
Lol.
But to be fair, there's a lot that goes into emulating the N64.
Right, I mean, especially since you could see, like, there's a line on certain parts of the floor and all that.
Yeah.
Which it's easily noticeable. It's easily noticeable later in the game, trust me.
Like there are visual effects with the slopes and everything where the N64 would normally like add extra pixels to make the textures on the slope look smoother.
Rah.
But some emulators just mess it up, and it looks jagged as a result.
I mean, it's fine. It kind of adds the charm for back in the day.
There were a lot of imperfections they were able to hide.
Yeah, and sometimes they didn't do a good job hiding it, but I'm willing to look the other way.
Like the N64.
Hey, no game is.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say no game is perfect.
Yeah. Blur hides a lot of stuff with N64.
I like that expression on Mario.
He's bugging. The Wii is also known for having blurry visuals, at least in like 16:9.
I can understand that, especially like if you look at Mario Party 8. But to be fair, that was supposed to be a GameCube game, not a Wii game.
Alright. And explore the Goomba Village.
Yeah, that's us. Oompa. Huh. That makes sense. Oh. Okay. Wow, I didn't know this was a save block. I definitely couldn't tell with the letter S on it. It's not like I played a previous game that had the same block. Yeah, we gotta go to Shooting Star Summit. Huh? Whoa! Kamie Koopa, what are you doing here? Huh. Well, you better believe it. We never give up that easily. That weird flying thing. Huh? Wow! You'll never get away with this! Hey, Bass, whatever you do, don't say this. Don't say it. I know you want to say it, but don't say it. I find it funny nowadays people like to call this Paper Mario 64, but I'm one of the few guys who still just calls it Paper Mario.
I can understand. Like,
Yeah.
it's mainly because Paper Mario is like a very broad term. They could think that you're referring to like any of the 6 games.
True. I usually like either say as the series, or I just call this the first game, or just, you know, Paper Mario. But it's understandable why people like to call this Paper Mario 64.
Oh, shucks. Now I have to walk 2 meters to the left of the gate to get around that. I'll get you back
Hey,
to
you said-
convincing me like this.
Hey, you said gate. Oh, I said gate. No!
Oh! He
Oh
goes.
no! Oh, I'm cursed. I'm funny. Huh? Wait a minute, something's missing.
Oh.
What the? Oh no! What? And we just died. Again.
Game over.
Oh no, wait, we're fine. Because we're paper after all. Actually, how Mario flops in the air like that, I like how they brought that back into Color Splash. Yeah, they did that. And believe it or not, they kind of reference it somewhat early in the game. Yeah, this is what I mean by there are certain lines like this that it's very noticeable with emulation. Yeah, the good old prank. I know back then when this was called Paper Mario, I thought this was like an art game or something. Because I mean, what's the first thing you think of with the name Paper Mario? Exactly. Oh, Pass, look closely at the text here. See how the text is normal? Well, what's funny is whenever the game says something looks like this, the text gets weirdly weirdly lighter on the coloring. Okay, I get what you mean there. I mean, Super Paper Mario for being the first impression, I think that's a good choice. Better than Sticker Star. Just saying. Actually, you know those 3 Goombas that make a lot of paper jokes? At the start of Sticker Star? After like the 10th billion time, it's like, ha! You get it, guys? It's because they're made of paper! Wow! And it's like, alright, we get it. It's not even that funny, losers. Da-da-da, yeah!
Neat, we got a hammer. Now we can break into people's homes and steal their rupees.
Ah, nice Ocarina of Time reference.
I wonder how she lost her dolly in that tree.
Don't question video games. That's the best answer you're gonna get. Okay. Ooh! Goomba, are you okay? Who are you? I get what you mean. Blank as it's like with Crash Bandicoot Warped. I played that second and I thought it was the second game, but no, it's Crash 3. An egghead. That's funny because he is an egghead.
His body represents the yolk.
Ha! Didn't think of it like that. Lol. Bring it on. Come on, Mario, let's get him. Alright, Past, your turn.
Alright. There we go.
Oh, you missed the action command. I'm kidding, I know. Yeah, who am I even trying to kid here? We don't have that yet.
Yeah, initially I wasn't bothered by this since I played 64 before TTYD, but now it's just like now I get it. Those who played TTYD first and then played 64.
Right, that would feel very weird for sure.
Oh no, he's powered up.
Uh-oh, you're losing. We don't want to die a third time. Who are we kidding? We knew you were gonna win.
I love how he goes down in one more hit.
Right, when you're close to death.
Yeah, they show you what danger looks like.
Ha. Yeah, you really weren't winning, you idiot. Oh, I have a feeling you will be back. Good job, Mario, we got him! By the way, Pass, did you know you could level up too much that you actually soft lock the whole game?
Wait, what?
I am not kidding, that's a thing you can do in this game.
No way. Nice.
I think that's the reason... Full mushroom. But I think that's the reason why they decided to put a limit... Or, sorry, they removed the cap of leveling up in Thousand Year Door.
Right.
Yeah, you see right here, this is what I mean by noticeable emulation errors.
Yeah. Like, I remember the technique for it, but I know the N64 games did patch up the gaps between polygons or whatever, and then emulators fell to do it as
Analyze
well.
them.
I guess it's because
Sometimes looking at the... Go ahead.
I guess because it's more of the blur is being sharpened out. As you can see with the grass here, it doesn't look right at all.
I mean, it looks right to me, because that's kind of how it looks like on N64. Kind of.
Like, it looks like... it looks like Minecraft or something.
Well, to be fair, this is like a storybook world. But looking at the background, I instantly think of, surprisingly, Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I can see it. Got him.
Alright, my turn.
Oh.
You took it away from me.
Oops.
Yeah, because we're gonna switch off every time we get into a battle.
Alright. Alright, then you get 2 bows.
Okay. Oh, by the way, would you laugh at me if I told you the first time I played this game I actually died to this guy?
I'm
Yeah, I
guessing
did.
I'm guessing you didn't read the text and you just kept jumping on them, wondering why it's not working.
Well, no, it's just when I jumped, I actually thought I did damage to him, and also the fact that I didn't heal with the heart block because I didn't know what it was. And because I didn't heal after Junior Troopa, I had 5 HP and I got killed by him.
Oh, that makes sense. Like,
So yeah, I was smart. No, I wasn't.
to be fair, the damage displayed looks like the enemy's the one taking damage instead of Mario.
Oh!
Even though Mario does give you visual indication that he is getting damaged.
True.
No, before you made me
For being rusty with Thousand Year Door, I was surprised how good some of my super guards were going.
True.
Because as we remember, super guarding is a 4-frame window. Got him! Alright, your turn, pass. I wonder how many frames you have to input a block in this game. Because I know in Thousand Year Door, you have an 8-frame window to input a block.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Like, I do get curious about some games' frame data sometimes.
One of these days I should try to look up the frame window for blocking in this game. I will say super guarding having a 4-frame window, I can understand why the frame window is much smaller for that. But I mean, hey, if you're skilled at the game, you can definitely do it.
Definitely. I believe I like tried like maybe like once or twice to Super God, but I failed both times.
Well, it's a smaller frame window than blocking, so it makes sense.
Like,
And we gotta remember... I was gonna say, we gotta remember the original run 60 frames a second, so that explains why it's hard.
Definitely. Yeah, if TTYD comes on this and we're back to doing this, then I will try and Super God more.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure is that you're definitely gonna have to like study like the attacks some of the enemies do and figure out if it's better to block or if it's better to super guard.
Yeah, some attacks are quite hard to Super God.
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but it's like you'd want to block so you don't get like a status effect or something. Like the hook on Cortez. I find it sad that, looking back, that the original Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario are the only games that run 60 frames a second.
Nice! Our first match.
Yeah, and I think it's a good starting one. Do you need a tutorial? No. Are you sure? Do you really want one? No.
Okay, good. They give you a second one just in case.
Yeah, we sure are. Amy Bowser with one hand tied behind his back. Hey, Past, with my playthrough, how are you feeling about the XS Express coming up?
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool the fact of how you're actually a detective on the train.
Definitely.
Check, 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 check. There you go, Blank. There's your checks. There. You happy? I'm very happy. Your energy's a little low. I'll fill it up for you. That's what he should have said. Oh wait, that's Banjo. Never mind.
Sure. Yeah, it's a free heal. Why not?
I kind of wonder why with Heart Blocks and taking a nap, I wonder why it costs money in Thousand Year Door compared to this.
I'm guessing that they want to at least like reduce your coins a little bit, so that you don't hold coins too much or something.
I guess. Oh yeah, he's gonna remind us we gotta equip the power jump badge. Yeah, see? So put it on.
Right, I'm testing. Oops. Which section is it? Yeah, it's party.
It's pause. It's pause. Speaking of which, look at this. On NSO, the game cuts frames so much on the pause menu because it's weird that it does it on NSO because on N64 it doesn't cut frames or it doesn't lag or anything. So I wonder why NSO it does.
200, are you sure? Now to the 201st. No, he goes, nah, you really don't want to miss this. It gives a tutorial anyway.
Lol. Actually, remember, that's what Kirsty does. Because she's like, wouldn't it be better to attack more than once? And if you keep saying no, she says, you know what, I've had enough. Select these two options, and your options are yes and yeah. There's not a no option.
Beware of
Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of funny, but with Kirsty, nothing is funny. Because she sucks.
Alright, you're up.
Alright, let's take him.
Now we can do 2 damage.
Oh, shush.
Big damage. Big numbers.
I mean, my numbers were pretty big in Thousand Year Door with that power plus. But I don't think I know anyone who actually likes Kirsty.
Yeah, Kirsty literally has no fans. I bet the players who have the Superstar fans, even though like Kirsty.
Yeah, because remember, I do like Sticker Star, but I don't like Kirsty, and I'm usually prone to, you know, liking characters, even Starlo, even if she does like to pick on Luigi so much. But let's be real, Starlo is much better than Kirsty.
Definitely by a mile. Like, Starlo really and truly only started to bother me in Paper Jam because the bullying got really, really excessive.
I heard it was the most excessive in her first appearance, Walter's Inside Story. Don't mess with Best. You die. Gosh! Thinking about it now, I do like how you can actually do an action command when you get a first strike in Thousand Year Door.
True. That's a really nice feature. Like, imagine if you could do that in the Luigi games. At least in the later ones where you can jump on the enemy twice. So...
Oh, that'd be cool. Whoops. I mean, at least you didn't do a big dump like I've done and jump on him. But what you mentioned about one of those to get power taps, how you can get like an extra turn by telling the enemy to stop. That's kind of funny when you think about it like that.
Wait a minute.
Nice one, Blank. Well, Monsters Inside Story is definitely one of the best games ever made.
Definitely.
But I'm sorry guys, but my favorite is still Brothership. What the?
Like,
that was weird, I saw it. Go ahead.
You say what you were saying first.
I was gonna say, I saw a visual glitch around the mushroom when it landed.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That was really strange.
Oh well.
What I was saying.
Brothership.
Brothership is got quite close to being one of my favorites, but the pacing, the pacing really, I think it's only the pacing. That's like my one nitpick, I'd say.
What about the performance? Because even I'll agree the performance is not great, even for the Switch.
The performance didn't really bother me too much. It was only towards the end game on Chip Shape where everybody was there that the lag started to be really, really noticeable to me.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't bother me because remember I grew up with Banjo-Tooie lag, but that's just really impressive that it lags that bad on Switch, even when it's capped at 30 FPS.
I'd say like Scarlet Violet lag is worse because it's like it's constant. There are moments in Brothership where the game is just running fine and there's no frame rate hiccups.
I'm like, oh well, what you gonna do? Especially with how good the game looks.
Oh my goodness! One shot Violetta. Honestly,
oh, that's funny.
Honestly, Violetta just feels too weak in the original.
That would make sense, especially the fact that it was their first game.
Like for the Koopa Leagues, it made sense. It was they were making the battles in a Watch Rush format, so they purposely made them like around the same HP and damage output and whatever.
I guess the reason why they made Balletta weak was just to surprise players that you're going in the stomach, even before Bowser's Inside Story, and boom, Cackletta Soul. And I know some people like the Cackletta Soul as a 3D model in the remake, but I don't. I prefer his two-dimensional sprite.
It does help with depth perception and all, because that was quite awkward in the original with the spinning arm attack. It's really hard to tell if we're gonna get hit or not.
It wasn't a problem for me growing up. What? Who's there?
Mr. Big Shot.
That's funny. Alright, you asked for it, pal. Bring it! Come on, Mario team, let's get him! My turn.
There's this RPG game on Roblox which has a big Mario inspiration, and it's on my mind right now because there's red and blue noob as the references to red and blue Goomba.
And you die because no one likes you. You know what's funny? My sister back then, when she saw that tear, she actually thought it was a finger, like picking the Goomba's nose. That's legit what my sister saw. I really wish I was making that up, but no. Don't mess with the best. Beat it, you two losers. Good job, Mario team. We got him.
Honestly,
I guess I could see your point, but I'm a family-friendly guy, so I don't think like that.
The expression the Goomba makes.
You know what, Past? I'm gonna let you fight the Goomba King if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take on the Goomba King.
Don't mess with the best.
But the reason I wanted to fight the Crystal King is that I really want revenge on him. He bullied me on my first playthrough. I have to get him for that.
You and me both, pal. Like, I was worried if I was even gonna get past the Crystal King.
But really interesting how Goombas originated here.
It's impressive, for sure. Huh? Uh-oh. I think we darned up.
Speaking of Goombas, he hasn't appeared in the recent games, now that I think about it.
I think Goombas appeared in Mario Kart DS, but afterwards he was never seen again.
Kind of unfortunate. Because it was really cool having a Goomba King.
I know with Goombas, I was not really a big fan of him, personally.
Like, I don't really like his boss fight in Mario Kart DS, but I do... I find his implementation in 64DS really interesting. Oh.
That's what I don't like about him, personally. I'm sorry, but again, I'm not a 64DS fan.
Yeah, he was in 64 DS and Mario Kart DS. But past that, he doesn't really appear. Kinda sad.
Right, Goombario, we're not afraid of you guys. Come on, Mario Team, let's get him! Huh? Great idea, Goombario.
But yeah, when I first played this battle, I did not know you could target the Goombachi initially.
Right.
So I survived the fight on 1 HP and all. It was pretty close.
Lucky, I died here, and I didn't save.
Definitely. Even though like I still prefer the original 64, I respect DS for trying a bunch of new stuff.
I guess, but I'm sorry, but even as a kid, I hated 64 DS, especially the added content. I'm sorry. I really wanted to like the added content, but there was something about it that it just ruined the charm for me. Like, I know there's these cool... Like, it's cool you can play as these other characters, but I'd just rather play as Mario. Hey, try Power Jump. Don't mess with the best.
Level up, yay.
If you want a recommendation of what we should level up first, I would say FP.
Definitely. I have FP on mine. I had FP in mind as well.
Ha! Three! Good job, Mario Team, we got him!
There's nothing in that bush.
There's something in that one. Oh yeah? Why should we believe you? Besides, we already pressed the button. Huh? Whoa! Everybody scoot back!
Alright, let me read that message. This is your generally appears in the sense that you think an LP should have some form of justification for its existence. That's why you don't intend to like remakes for sake of remakes. Like, all the power to people who like them, just not my thing. Sure. I would prefer a remake that does have purpose to it and whatever.
I mean, true. Like that can be good, but a remake just for solely being a remake, it's not for me. Like the Superstar Saga remake, like sure it looks better on the 3DS, but I prefer the GBA sprites over it. Wait. Yeah, go down here first.
Wow, Super Mushroom Early.
Yeah, I found that when I was a kid.
Yeah, what's in this tree over here?
I think a coin. Hey, I remembered. Uh-oh, someone was watching us the whole time.
Yeah, A Link Between Worlds is kind of like, rather than being a remake, it's more of a reimagining of the original.
That's kind of how I feel with Metroid Zero Mission, because that kind of remake I feel like deserves to exist.
Same goes for Samus Returns as well.
I could see that, but sadly, I did not. I did not get Samus Returns, so I can't really say like if I like it better than the original Metroid 2 or not. I'd have to play it personally. But you know who made that game and Dread?
It's funny how the Guma King begged Bowser for the power.
Yeah, when I read that dialogue, I found that kind of funny. But like I was saying, Mercury's team, the company that made Samus Returns and Dread, I find it funny that before that they worked on Castlevania Lords of Shadow for the PS3. It's impressive they went from that to a Nintendo IP like Metroid.
That is wild. The track records of some of these smaller companies is just really vast.
I know, it's so cool.
Especially ones doing like licensed kids games and whatever. They're like all over the place.
I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, I love this music.
Yep.
Here come the Koopa Brothers. I like this dialogue that Red Koopa will say. He was total Wimpola.
Cowabunga time. Hey, world.
This is why you gotta love the dialogue in Paper Mario games. Hey, you want to bet on that, Bullzer? Oh, by the way, here's a small temper tantrum from Bullzer here.
Alright, let me read this message. Final Fantasy VII Remake is something you can appreciate, although you personally don't like it. But that one was like a case of he had so much more to say, but come back in the PS1 days. True. Like the Final Fantasy games got like super duper ambitious once they hit the PlayStation.
What's sad is I have not played a single Final Fantasy game.
Like I believe one of them had to have like multiple discs and whatever, just for you to get the full story.
Of course. But you know why I didn't have Final Fantasy?
How come?
I didn't know about its existence, and I was more into Kingdom Hearts than Final Fantasy.
That is very understandable.
Wait, don't forget to hit that tree back there. Believe it or not, you can get clipped inside of that trampoline when it comes down. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid.
Wow, I'm for already?
I found it crazy, the fact that you get that so late in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
And do you know what's sad?
Strange.
What's even more sad is I never use Hammer Throw.
So you literally just get it right this moment, and then you're just like, nah, it doesn't exist.
And it's just there are other badges I'd rather equip than Hammer Throw.
Definitely, there's many better options. Ian Tomati, you're going to the series at a much older age, beat 6 and 7.
By Final Fantasy VI, I'm guessing he means 3 on Super Nintendo. It's just so weird that it's called 3 in the US. And remember this, Final Fantasy II on the US is actually Final Fantasy IV.
Nice.
It's so confusing.
I thought it's useful to get in against one GHUA fight solely because you get Ochama before it. Burn. By the time you have Ochama, you definitely have better options.
Personally, I'd just rather use Spike Shield instead of Hammer Throw. Because Spike Shield, you could just jump on Junior Troopa even with the spike on his head.
So I'm guessing the Junior Trooper fight they're referring to is the one in Chapter 5, since you have the Ochama after then.
Yeah, Chapter 5 and Chapter 8 as well. Yeah, that's what I find weird, Blank, is that they decided to call 4 from Japan 2 here in the US. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And the fact that Final Fantasy VI is called 3 here.
Yeah, they didn't want to confuse fans by putting in like entry that's like many numbers ahead.
Yeah, but even so, that's what they made. They made that even more confusing.
But what they could have done is that they could have pulled a what they do with the Paper Mario games, where like in Japan it's like 2, and then in the West they give it a non-numbered entry.
Thank you. Yes. As I once heard from Sly 3. Yes. Now you're talking sense.
Like people don't like the name Earthbound Beginnings, but it does make for some consistency.
Who needs consistency these days? Of course. Cause why not? I don't remember when Dragon Quest was called Dragon Warrior. No, because I don't know Dragon Quest, so I'm sorry. I was too busy playing Crash Bandicoot at the time.
So Japanese 3 was the last one to get an official release outside of Japan.
Oh.
Edge.
Of course. Why are you hitting Goombario? He didn't do anything wrong.
Oops.
That's better. I will say, Pounce, I'm excited to do Mario vs. Donkey Kong again.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you do them. Like the entire month.
I bet you meant to say that you're looking forward to seeing me suffer with them.
What that mean?
I know, that's more of a joke mean. But yes, I will be doing both the GBA and the remake, but we'll start off with the GBA.
Going to jam that hand to his head to make sure he's differentiated from the enemy Goombas.
LOL. Yeah, just look through the fence, no one cares.
The moment Goombari takes off his hat, he's the enemy!
Well, to be fair, that's also the case with Goombella.
True. Just take over her and cut her hair and she's the enemy.
Ha! Oh, by the way, Past, I got to see Stylish's animation on the Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and let me just say I loved it.
Nice.
If you want, I could DM a link to you.
Sure, I'd like to check it out.
I'll do so when we finish Paper Mario. Well, that was also the case with Birdo, because remember back on the NES, she didn't have a bow. Until the Super Mario All-Stars.
True! That, I didn't really think of that, honestly.
Well, that's because Birdo's male in Japan, but female here.
It just looks wrong having Birdo without the bow.
It really does. Like, first time I saw that, I thought it looked quote-unquote cursed.
Ew,
But that's
what
also
is
the case with-
hideous creature?
Remember, that's also the case with Vivian in Thousand Year Door. Yeah, Blank, that's how I found out about the whole Birdo without a bow thing, because of GBA Mario 2, and it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that looks so cursed.
Oh, nothing here.
Nah. Yep, here, this is where you can purchase those star pieces for badges.
Nice. Yeah, I found that out in Super Mario Advance, and I was quite shocked.
And you guys want to know something sad? I hated that game when I had it for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, do you know why I hated it? Because I was not a big fan of handheld, so that automatically meant I hated that game specifically.
Dang.
There were only like very few games I had an exception for, like Mario vs. Donkey Kong and the Mario and Luigi games. Oh, I also hated Super Mario World on GBA. Yeah, I was a terrible person back then.
Zap Zap's gonna be useful for later. I know Zap Zap's like very handy against fuzzies.
Oh yeah, Zap Tap, it's basically sounds like a permanent Volt Shroom. I don't understand why you'd want to buy a Power Plus, especially when you can get one for free.
Sure.
Oh wait, go up. There you go. Oh, don't forget you can spin. It's not this is the only Paper Mario game where you can do that.
Yeah, like the other games, you just have to deal with Paper Mario's base movement. If you don't like it, then that's on you.
It's like just walk.
Oh, there's something around here.
I know what you mean, Blake. It sucks that Mario didn't have any like original adventures on the GBA aside from again Superstar Saga and Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Sure. Definitely, I love Minish Cap sprite work.
I really should play Minish Cap because I've heard good things about it.
I highly recommend
The problem is for me is that I'm not a big Zelda fan, so there's not a ton of Zelda games I play. And I'm not saying Zelda's bad because I love Zelda. Like I grew up with Ocarina of Time. It's just I'm not that big into Zelda compared to like Mario, Crash Bandicoot, or Rayman, or other games like that. It has high highs and low lows.
Oh, please, don't remind me of the Harpies.
Oh, that's a joke.
No,
Maybe
it's
not
actually
Minish
no. They're actually not lying. There is a horrible Harpies that you do have to you have to win a full set of figurines for.
Oh gosh, that sounds terrible when it comes to completion.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Zelda games, I don't go for completion, so that's a win.
Yeah, if you can know 100%, Minish Cap is a fine game.
I will tell you this, I've actually 100% Ocarina of Time for the first time last year. And yes, it was on NSO, deal with it.
Am I the only one here who isn't the biggest fan of Ocarina of Time?
Most likely, because Ocarina of Time was one of my favorite games growing up. Even though I would always get stuck at the game.
Like, the pacing is the main thing. That gets
Well,
me.
yeah, I'll admit it's very slow, especially at the beginning. And let me just tell you this. Oh my gosh, I hated the Water Temple. I am sorry. But when I first played the Water Temple, I instantly hated it. And do I still hate it to this day? Yes, totally. It sucks. As I like to say, it sucks just like a ghost vacuum. Back to what you were saying, Past, I find it impressive the fact that so many Ocarina of Time runners have so much patience with the game, especially how many unskippable cutscenes there are.
Definitely, the unskippable, the exposition about the goddesses and everything. Oh, that's so slow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit the start is it's very darn slow.
And then the general dialogue is slow as well. Majora's Mask at least improved on that a lot. Like
What's
I
that
don't
is,
mind sitting through the Majora's Mask intro because I know at least in the couple minutes I would be I have control of Link and be able to do things.
But what's sad is, when I first played Majora's Mask, I instantly hated it because of the time limit. And I know some people enjoy that in a video game, but not me.
I find it interesting. It doesn't ruin the game for me, but I do admit there are times where I'm like, if only I didn't have to do this thing at this specific time or whatever.
But the thing is, that kind of gameplay, to me, it works better with Pikmin, not Zelda.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, first time I played Breath of the Wild, I loved it, but there's one problem with it. It's way too big. Wind Waker, I think I played a demo of it, but I've never played like the actual Wind Waker, and I really want to. I mean, who knows? Maybe when I get a Switch too, I could actually play Wind Waker, since it's on the NSO.
I know a lot of people have Wind Waker as their favorite. I like Wind Waker, but it can't really be my favorite.
I just know when it comes to Zelda, first thing I think of as favorite is easily Ocarina of Time. Even if it is slow. Oh, pass back to what we were saying about unskippable cutscenes. Did you know speedrunners actually skip a lot of them?
Of course. Ocarina of Time has a lot of skips.
Yeah, especially wrong warps to skip certain cutscenes and get to certain parts of the game faster. But honestly, looking at runs of that and how they do all these crazy setups, it's like, what are they even doing? And it's just, I don't like to speedrun a game like that because it's like, if you fail a wrong warp, the run is over, kind of bullshit. And I don't like to run a game like, if you fail this one glitch, the run is over. Or if you don't know this glitch, you can't do a run or something like that.
Rough.
Yeah, but the thing is with Rayman Revo, the glitches are very easy to understand that it's not a problem for me.
But definitely, the beginning of Wind Waker is very slow. I was in Forsaken Fortress for quite a while before I actually figured out what I actually need to do.
Is it supposed to be a tutorial area?
It's a big stealth section, really and truly.
Oh. Personally, I don't think about all the slow stuff. I just think about what's exciting after that. That's what gets me excited to play a game, even with a slow beginning. Anyway, we got our action commands. Yay! Oh, that sounds so bad. Alright, my turn.
Yeah, that's the really annoying part. If you get caught, then you gotta do even more traveling.
I'm surprised I got that block because that's really hard to time, even with delay. Don't mess with the best. Good job, Mario team. We got him. Something that aggroes the guards. That definitely sounds like a trial and error process.
Yeah, like, Zelda's no stranger to stealth sections and whatever. It's just specifically Wind Waker's one was executed so poorly. Because, for parts of it, you have to hop inside the barrel and whatever, and sneak around in that.
Sneak around, what is that, Sly Cooper? Or heck, what is this, Mario and Luigi?
Literally. Rubber ship.
Yes.
Distract the guards by jumping in the barrel. But I do love how later in the game the guards actually get smarter, and if they catch Luigi jumping, then you will be caught.
True. But, oh yeah, back to what you were saying about mazes. Mazes don't really bother me because, remember, I'm the guy who can beat the original Metroid, the NES game, without looking up a map. I'm able to remember layouts of where I have and haven't been. So, mazes like that don't bother me.
For mazes, it really depends on like how big it is, and if there's like any uniqueness between areas and whatever.
Yeah, but with the original Metroid, there is no uniqueness to most of the rooms. They mostly look literally the same.
Yeah, that was an issue that Zero Mission had to patch up.
Yeah, but again, remember, I was able to track all this by myself without looking up a map when I actually beat the NES Metroid.
Impressive.
I even impressed myself.
Just having a map is so helpful. And also,
Totally.
the game keeping track of like, well, how many upgrades you've gotten as well.
Yeah, I'm happy that the whole upgrade thing, keeping track of, I'm happy that got added into Fusion. By the way, you know why I talked to those guys first?
I'm to set up the flag for Melonia.
Good memory. Oh. Well, I just died.
Paper Mario has died 3 times.
Oh wait, no I didn't.
Also, with a generalization of Paper Mario characters, it made that Melon could not return Sticker Star.
Ah.
Because he was there in like 64, TTYD, and even Super.
Yeah, but after that, no.
Wait. No, he does not look like Black Mage.
Oh.
I was looking to my brother, by the way.
I get it. Yeah, we were listening, honest. I love how they do that joke again later in the game.
Yep.
And at that point, Mario actually has a snore bubble coming out of his nose.
I find it really interesting when RPGs have a character that can give you guidance or whatever for a small fee or whatever.
Yeah, but because I never read dialogue at the time, I did not know where to go in this game, so... Yeah.
Yep, he's got a mustache just like Mario.
Oh my gosh, another visual glitch. What is going on here?
Paper Mario's
Not Toads.
Paper Mario is glitching out my Switch 64.
Ha! That. First time that happened, that really got me off guard.
Sure. I really truly thought that was just mean Toads.
But no. We retreat for now. Yeah, you better run, you losers. Yeah, since we're standing here, let's quickly take a nap.
It's really sad
Yeah,
that
no,
in TTY. Oh, wait. Is the sleep animation for Paper Mario gone in TTYD? Because I believe it is.
No, he has a sleeping animation, because remember, if you're idle, he has a sleeping animation.
I mean, like him jumping in bed and whatever.
Oh, he has it, but he's just covered by the blankets.
Right.
Gee, I wonder who these guys are. We didn't see them earlier in the game, did we? I don't remember.
Ah yes, we can use OOT to destroy Paper Mario. It's very interesting that people have been using how like old consoles load their games and whatever to create
Stop
some
and swap.
scenarios. Yeah, stop and swap. Pretty much.
I find it dumb of the fact that you can even do that for something like Paper Mario and just wrong warp to the end.
Yeah. And people... Oh, dang it, I missed that goddamn me. People have literally made people made like setups on the emulator that allow them to beat like Super Mario Bros. 3 in like microseconds or whatever by using a bunch of swap and swaps between various NES games to make Ace.
And somebody found an ace for Japanese Mario 2. Did you guys know that?
Definitely.
And the fact it's at the end of the game and it only saves a few seconds.
I didn't know about the Japanese Mario 2 thing. I was responding to the one about Ace.
Oh. Well, there you go then. Yeah, somebody discovered Ace in Japanese Mario 2, but it's at the end of the game. And it only saves a few seconds. Has anyone gotten in a run? Yes.
But the Ace is insane. But
Personally, Personally, I find it really dumb at the fact that Ace even works.
Yeah, it's just how like how operations used to be done on the other consoles and whatever.
Watch out for that Koopa. Would you be upset at me if I told you that sometimes when I see Ace, I get really mad?
I can understand, because sometimes you could really damage your game with it if you're not careful.
Well, that's not why I'm mad.
How come?
It's because you basically skip the whole game, and it's like, what's even the point of playing the game? If you're just gonna ace and just break the whole game.
You do have a good point there. That's what glitches or no major glitches runs are for. Ones that you do any percent, but you ban ace.
Fair.
Those are definitely the more interesting categories.
Right, like your Revo glitchless.
Definitely.
Which I'm still hoping somebody does verify our runs.
Sure.
Oh.
This is Mr. God timing again. I need to account for delay here.
Yeah, I try to do it like a little bit before Mario actually does get hit. Nice jump. Oh!
Hold on, let me read this one. So, there's a theoretical series of inputs that you can do in SMB1 that made the game reveal the Dead Sea of the Zodiac Killer.
I don't know what the Zodiac Killer is, but that does sound funny in a way.
It does. My take on glitches is that since they exist within the confines of the programming, they're basically the same as loophole in any set of rules, and not inherently cheated unless specified.
That's kind of how I see glitches, except for just the fact of wrong warping. Aww.
Yeah, you got it.
There you go. Just a small tip is when you have to jump across, I look at the A icon and wait until like the button is pressed on the icon.
Right.
Because when I first played this game, I thought you had to press A like when you're about to land, but that's not how this game works. Hey, our coin's 69 lol.
Nice.
You gotta stop moving. You missed out on so many coins. Oh, a secret. Run around this thing. I found this out by complete accident when I was a kid. Okay.
Because how many times do I have to go around with this thing?
You don't, it's unlimited.
Oh. Yes, please, sir.
Anyway, go down.
I thought going around it over and over would reveal something, but that's not how it works.
No. There's a certain order you gotta hit those blocks in, but you hit them in the wrong order.
Aw, dang it.
The only way you can get another chance is if you leave the screen and come back, but we'll do that after this event here. I like how Mario does that. Yeah.
It would be
No
funny
kidding.
if Fuzzy jumped out of the text box.
Oh yeah, that would be funny. Anyway, get him.
I didn't even know I had control there.
Well, you did.
That was good.
Oh, if you need to see the stats, you can press C up to either display or get rid of the HUD.
I was wondering what the bottom for that was.
Yeah, it's C up. Oh god, did you hit a dead zone on that tree?
No way.
Yeah. 9 billion o'clock, nice. Alright,
See ya.
thanks for hanging out. But still, how did you hit a dead zone on the tree?
I wanna bunk these fuzzies, but
You can, but they jump in very specific locations. Like where they're jumping, it's not random. They jump in the same spot every time. I mostly go for a jump on them because hammering them is really hard.
yeah, you got it.
And he just disappears. Because video games.
Alright, I'm ready. Come here. Got him.
Got him. See, he just vanishes.
Oh, everything's fine in here.
Is it though? Is it really?
Oh my god, this is big thing. Storage limit. Yeah.
Get rid of the fried jar.
Yeah, we're not gonna eat that.
There's Fuzzy here in the field that has the shell. I always wonder like how you're supposed to get him, and there's a secret. You just have to walk very slowly to him, like as if you're sneaking up on him.
Nice. Oh my goodness, the house.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's Cooper's house. Fuzzy. I always found that animation kind of cute of Mario pushing that block.
Definitely. Interesting how there's no actual block pushing in TTYD.
Well, I mean, there is in Twilight Town, but it's more like a rock and not really a block.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I love how excited Cooper looks when he does that.
Honestly, if Koopa's shed and everything, he looks like he's a scout or something.
He really does. Actually, it looks kind of like the scarf around Rayman in his original design.
True. Just make his shirt purple and give it a circle, and there you go. That's Rayman.
Yeah, but with limbs.
Cursed.
Get him! Oh, you missed him. We could have skipped this whole puzzle here. Kidding. Imagine if you could.
That would be crazy.
I was gonna say, we fight these fuzzies.
Alright.
Hey, we need star points. So we can get stronger. Yeah, got that block.
Nice.
I mean, why do the action command? He had 1 HP left. Got him! But tell me something, Bass. Who would hate the original Paper Mario?
Sure.
I guess the simple answer is a hater.
Ow.
I would have been impressed if you got that block, but it's kind of hard to time.
It is. Like on my first playthrough, I got leashed by fuzzies a lot.
You and me both.
God, those trees.
Nope.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, we have to get it once we get Cooper, which is after we get the shell.
Good game design.
Right? Pass, why'd you let him get away?
Alright.
Alright, let's pay attention. Tree number 4. Nice aim there, buddy!
Yeah, I'm not good at these, but this one is not that bad. There is definitely
Number 1.
much more painful memory games out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier than Shell Game from Mario Party 1. Too easy. Uncle? Who even says that these days? Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? I love how the music is basically the proper music now that we took care of the fuzzies. Well, I like that attitude of yours, but don't worries. Here's your shell back.
Koopas are born from eggs? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he's a turtle, like, of course.
True.
Like, come on, everyone knows that.
Don't take.
What? Alright.
Sure is a lot of fuzzies.
Wait, it's my turn, remember? Yeah, I think too many. How about we put him to sleep?
Alright, let's see.
How many did I get? I got them all.
Nice.
You know what, why not? We have so many of these.
Yeah, inventory's gonna fill up quick if you don't use some items.
Yep. Again, they had 1 HP left, so why do the action command? Don't mess with the best. Yeah, that's what I thought, tough guy. Good job, Mario team, we got him!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a mechanic in this game I really don't like. So, basically, watch what happens when I press C down after a jump, okay? Jump, C down. See? Like Cooper didn't do the shell thing. Jump, C down. Jump, C down. See? Do you know why that's the case, Past?
Why is that the case?
It's dumb, but it's basically because my partner's jumping. If you try to press C down while they're jumping, they don't do the action the first time. When I say it's annoying, it's because sometimes when I do a jump, I try to press C down, and because of that, I get hit by an enemy sometimes. And it's somewhat annoying.
Yikes.
I trust, we don't need to take a nap. We could just eat all these. Hey, I remembered the order.
Nice.
I personally like the sound effect so much. Listen to it. Love it. Thank you. I thought he didn't have a hitbox when he was coming out of the bush. Well, shows what I know about this stupid game. Ah, he didn't release in time. There you go.
Okay.
See, guys, that's how you play a video game. Then again, what is a video game these days?
Your inputs were 2 frames late.
Oh, wait, we're going back to the right.
Oops. No!
Oh, no! Oh! Bye,
Ouch.
Mario.
No, that was silly of me. I was jumping towards the item.
You were trying to avoid the guy, I guess is what you were trying to say. You forgot it's my turn.
Oops.
No worries. And you two can die. I mean, hey, I like Cooper.
Same. Even though I am a bigger fan of Hoops.
I can see it. Yes!
Nice one. Bringing him down.
That was weird. I didn't press down on the control stick there. Oh, whatever. Let's not think too deeply into that. Nice. You probably should have jumped on the guy in the back.
That is true. Oops.
Alright, so do nothing. Hey, 2 blocks in a row. As a gamer.
Poor Koopa's not able to get up.
Who cares? These ones are jerks anyway.
But I love how the dog variants is pretty much like who's laughing now when they spin and upside down when they spin upside down.
Right, I think it's about here. There's an invisible block, like where this plant is. There it is.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the
Whoa.
Dark Koopas were also pretty friendly on my first playthrough. I think they not take care of me even.
I hated the Dark Koopas because how they kept spamming the Dizzy attack.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
And not only that, Mario actually died, and I had to go back because of that. It was so stupid. Anyway.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know.
Just know most of the game we are going for HP, but we're gonna break it up with some FP every here and there.
So I'm not gonna get that much.
BP. Go ahead.
So I'm not gonna get that much BP.
We're gonna break up BP every here and there. Just know the next level up we're gonna do HP again, and the one after that we'll do FP. You die. Don't mess with the best. Hey, heart block. I like how that opening music was a reference to Mario 3.
Yep. I just Koopa shows on the nose.
Yeah, think of it like they're taking a bath or something. Also, nice dodge.
Yeah, the Koopa boy could first strike me.
Yay, I got the block. Too easy. Got him.
Nice one.
In this case, you want to try to power shell them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Nice. Nice, you had enough time there. Hey, give me a second. What, would you rather I attack and then get exploded on? Yeah, I thought not.
nice. The hammer makes sure that you don't get hit.
Guess who? Says you jerk face. Get back here! A die.
Oh. Really? My was there. I find it interesting that Koopas doesn't get hurt by the explosion.
Well, it's probably because of the recoil from his shell. Yeah,
And
mushroom.
Koopas do have pretty strong shells as well.
That's true. Speaking of which, pass. Does this have to be a mushroom? Because I just hate mushroom. Okay, okay. What can I say? It's basically my favorite quote from Mario.
Nope.
That was cool, but sadly it didn't do damage because defense.
Aww, man.
I mean, look on the bright side. You didn't get hit.
That is true. It was the Clash of the Koopa Joes.
Good one. Again, 1 HP left, so who cares? I took my hands off the controller for a brief moment, but I still got the block. That's hilarious. Yeah, you can do that.
I had a feeling that there was a gap there of some sort.
Yeah, I found this out. I found it out when I was a kid.
That's super cool that you don't need Bombette for that.
Yeah, you could just squeeze in between that gap. Honestly, I thought I saw one more Koopa. Come on!
Yeah. That looks like you hit.
Yeah, but I just barely missed.
Edge.
Of course.
I'm just gonna beat this power. Ouch. That's what they do to you.
Yep. You can block the explosion, but it's hard to time. What were you looking for? Oh, right, you're just darting around.
Yeah.
Looking at the spin into hammer, that instantly makes me think of Superstar Saga. Because, you know, Maluigi did that hammer fawful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice try, Mario, but no matter how many times you whack that crack, it's not gonna break.
Whack the crack until it breaks.
Alright, hats are done. Let's go. Koopa. Well, okay, at least you didn't get hit.
Yeah, I'm thankful for that.
Wait, you're forgetting. Whose turn is it? No, we gotta save that for later.
Definitely. The Koopa Bros don't know what's gonna happen to them.
Right, and I got the first two, but I missed the last one. Sage. Bad speedrunner. And no, I don't see myself speedrunning a Paper Mario game.
I'm not gonna be speedrunning any of the Paper Mario games either.
Yeah, just with RPGs, I'd like to just play and take my time.
Fair enough. I have been speedrunning the Balnut and Ruffles games, but it was like, I think like the only RPGs I'd ever speedrun.
Dang it. I can understand that. You know what? Since we got an extra mushroom from the Koopa, I think I'm gonna eat it. Even though Mario hates mushrooms. I still can't believe Miyamoto came up with that joke. Huh? Wait, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's a staircase going down. Never mind.
Well, that was dramatic.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Sorry, Past, I got us in trouble.
Oh.
Oh, I just barely got that jump.
Yeah, that was definitely a clutch one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I missed. Yeah! Look at you getting your blocks down.
I'm slowly adjusting to the delay.
So you're saying you're too used to the N64 timing? Believe me, I understand, because it took me a while to get the hang of the delay with this game. Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been cool if you got that block, but... Oh well. No one's perfect.
Yeah, within the first strike, don't know that pitch.
I find it sad in Origami King you can't block a first strike.
Yeah,
So it's like Mario just... Yeah, it's like Mario has to take it.
It's like, you're a bad player. Take damage.
Yeah, I could say, wow, you're bad at Mario. Alright, one more enemy. Got him. But Pass, I'm happy we started this game together because I'm having fun playing this with you.
Same. Nice.
Yeah! I think this was a good choice after finishing BKC3.
Definitely. Thank you for the follow, Spirit of Anakin Skywalker.
Hi, Spirit of Anakin Skywalker. By the way, Pass, I dare you to do this jump rope.
Ah! Okay.
Okay, you might want to stand still.
Oh my goodness, it gets really fast.
Got it.
Nice. Okay, one, another one.
Nice. I know that's a dirty secret that Nintendo hid from us. I found it out by accident when I was just messing around with the fire stick. And well, Spirit and Anakin Skywalker, I've beaten this game before, but past I don't know, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Alright, so we've both beaten this game before, yeah.
I didn't put first time playthrough in the title, as I usually do. Because a good chunk of the games we've got up together I haven't played before, but Payman has.
Yeah, that's fair. Wait a second, is that supposed to be water?
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, if that's water, then when you fall down, like, how do you end up in the dungeon?
True. How on earth does that work?
Then again, there's the basic answer, don't question video games.
Nice things up.
In fact, as a kid, I didn't even know that looked like water because of the low resolution on N64.
Yeah, honestly, it does look like oil from here.
Yeah, I could see it more oil than water. Pass, what did you do?
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Well, we just fell and died. Again. Oh,
4 deaths so far. How many times will we have to fall in this game?
A million, trillion, gajillion. Yeah. You gotta love heart blocks.
Honestly, Bombay could take on the Koopas on their own if she wanted to.
Right. Anyway, we got our girl Bombette.
So many partners. It always it honestly surprised me that you get like free partners by this point.
True. Because you don't get your third partner till Chapter 2 in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, that is a lot of partners to have this early on. I guess because they weren't confident in Koopa being used in this entire area.
Yeah. Yeah, let's also think the fact that this is actually the first game in the series, so they had to start somewhere. Hey, it happens to the best of us, Bombette. By the way, don't find this offensive, but I prefer Bombette over Admiral Bobbery.
I'm so shocked, though. I definitely prefer Bobbery.
I don't know why, there's just something about Bombette's coloring that I find cute with her.
But I will say, I do prefer Bo to, sorry.
Vivian? Anyway...
Not to Vivian, though.
Pass it. Oh. By the way, Pass, did you really have to alert security? Well, whatever, let's fight. Hey, you're forgetting. Good job getting the jump, though.
Yeah, it was a setup.
A sad for failure for them. Wow, that was way too early. There you go, Payman. That's how you do it. You do it with skill. Don't mess with the best. Good job, Mario team. We got him. Imagine if I found the heart block before the camera finished rotating.
That would have been pretty cool.
It would have been legendary. Well, I don't know about legendary, but it would have been something. Wait, did I get a spin after hammering the key?
Yep.
Okay, sure. I guess that makes sense knowing this game.
I guess it's a brief window between like getting the item and Mario being or whatever.
Oh, then performing an action, I guess you meant to say, but that would make sense.
Level 4 is just patched up already.
It's impressive the fact they can even do that.
No, that's not true.
Well, you don't think you're cute?
I don't think so, at least.
That's sad. Ah. Dang it. I mean, at least he didn't hit me. It's possible to get bomb explosion, but it's just hard. It's also RNG based as well.
Oh, come on!
From what I've timed it, it's basically like right when they're about to land on Mario's head. Ah! Oh, Body Slam, it's funny. Alright, Bombette's out for a turn. Oh wait, no she isn't. Like I said, it's funny.
Roomfella. Is it? Wrong direction. Yeah, there we go.
I always get confused if it's C left or C right to bring items or the partners. Wrong C button.
It just revolves me the C buttons are attached to the control stick.
That's the problem when you play these N64 games with a stick for the C buttons. These games were not made for that. That's why sometimes when I play these kind of games, it's like, come on, I want a C button, I want C buttons, not a stick. Nice. Oh, thanks a lot, Past.
The first track will make things easier. But yowza, 5 damage is a lot for this point in the game.
True. How about we do it again? Wow, I got the block.
Nice one.
surprised I got it, because like I said, the timing is really hard. Apparently, I am a gamer. He says and somehow gets eaten by a fish, and I'm like, I'm not as much as a gamer as I thought. I like how those part of the fence disappears when this is going down. Yeah, he needs to go down one step.
Nice one.
Oh, remember those Koopas that are taking a bath?
Oh. Alright, they're fine. I thought something would happen to them.
No, they're just freaking out. Because they're stupid and dumb and bad at Mario.
Youch! That's what happens when you first strike with one bit.
Yep.
You get a free bomb on the enemy.
That's why I try to do as much as I can if I have Bomb Bed out.
It's awkward to aim on, like, boss enemies, though. It's bombast, like...
Exactly, like you want to try to space yourself out, let Bombat walk a bit, and try to lure the enemy. Wow. That RNG was pretty good. Hey, you won by doing absolutely nothing.
That doesn't even count.
Oh, you want to play still? Since you won by doing nothing. Yeah, we won't switch off if you somehow win by doing absolutely nothing.
Aw.
Oh, don't worry about it. Boom. And wait, in this case, do a power jump.
And we are getting close to leveling up, so splashing a bit of FP is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, wait a second. You were supposed to swap to me. Whoops. Hey, I forgot to, so it's fair.
Don't get smug about.
Ha! We'll see about that, jerk. Here they come.
I love
the soundtrack here.
Yeah, I love this Airship remakes.
Oh, it's an Airship remix? I never knew that. And I'm being for real.
No way!
Remember, I'm the one who didn't know about that was actually in Mario vs. Donkey Kong when you die. I never knew that was actually a remix of the DK death thing. For over 20 years.
my goodness.
Alright, you taught me something new. Thank you. My gosh, I tried to press C down, but I pressed C left by accident. Ah! Hitboxes. Yes! So, since you did an extra battle, you want me to do this one?
Yep.
Alright. Oh! Well, Star Summer Fire, we're basically playing on NSO. And how we're doing in this is whenever one of us gets into a battle, we swap to the other so the other person gets a turn.
BLB.
Alright. You may have to steal that idea for one of your friends. Well, just to let you know, one of my friends, or me and one of my friends actually came up with that idea, so I figured why not do this with Pass, so we could have, you know, we could all have a turn. Also, wow, we were 1 star point away from leveling up. LOL. Anyway, going into this door, it's gonna be Pat's turn to fight, so we'll have to wait. Reminds you of how you would play Superstar Saga on GameCube with a buddy, where you'd be Mario and he'd be Luigi. Nice. I might have to try that one day with one of my friends if he wants to play Superstar Saga. It does sound like an interesting way to play the game. It's just sad that with Superstar Saga on NSO, we can't do something like that. Because what I mentioned about us taking turns after every battle, we can't do that on GBA NSO, and it sucks. Because Nintendo doesn't like fun. But Star Summer Fire, just to share with you, it's kind of interesting. But earlier today, I actually was streaming Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and I completed Chapter 5. And a little bit after I ended my stream, that's when me and Pass actually started with this game. So I was basically going backwards to the first game. Thankfully, adjusting from Thousand Year Door to this game, it wasn't that bad. I mean, one thing that helps is the fact that I grew up playing this game and Thousand Year Door so much when I was a kid. Oh, and to be specifically, it was the GameCube Thousand Year Door, aka the better version. I know, some people say that they like the remake better, and some people say they like the original better. But it's still sad that the remake only runs 30 FPS, while the original does run 60. I mean, visually, I think the remake does look better, but that's to be expected. But frame rate, you can easily tell that it's 30 FPS compared to the original 60. And it's just sad at the fact that the original on the GameCube 20 years ago ran 60 FPS, but 20 years later on the Switch it only runs 30. And that makes 0 sense. They made too many bad dialogue changes. Well, I mean, I guess some of them were kind of outdated for the time, so they had to try to keep in line with the era of when the remake came out. Because it was probably fine back then, but nowadays it probably wouldn't catch as much. Hey, some of us like certain eras of our timeline.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What's up? What do you keep up with chat?
I was chatting with Star Summer Fire with the original and Thousand Year Door. And we were kind of talking about between the remake and the original Thousand Year Door.
Cool. Oh yes. Like, I really hope that a Mario Luigi game gets like some sort of co-op in the future. That would be super cool.
Changing a piece of art to match modern politics is in poor taste. I can see your point, especially the fact that it kind of ruined some of the charm. Like when I played the remake Mario vs. Donkey Kong, it felt like some of the charm was just lost compared to the GBA version. Especially in the cutscenes, it just felt really lacking. Also, Pass, I'm sorry, but look, we're 1 star point away from leveling up before fighting the Koopa Brothers.
Oh man.
Oh well. Think you've seen a first-party Nintendo remake that wasn't worse than the OG.
Yeah, this is good timing, because this is getting quite late for me. We can wrap up at chapter 1 and then hold it.
Same. Except Ocarina of Time 3D. What about Metroid Zero Mission? Because, I mean, it's a better remake than the original NES Metroid. Well, I have, so I can concur.
Ooh, T3D?
Yeah, it's a 3DS. It's a 3DS remake that exists in my eyes.
I would not say he did anything. He didn't really do anything wrong. Like, I'd say like Majora's Mask 3D did like a lot of things wrong. He did not respect the original enough. I'd say Ocarina of Time was like much more faithful. Much more in line with what you'd expect.
Alright, good luck, Pass.
I do have to agree, they went a bit too far with zooming into the hole in the what's temple and whatever. Just because they knew many players got stuck in that part of the dungeon. And they had to make sure that they show you the hole under the block.
Twilight Princess HD to a lesser extent than Wind Waker HD. I played Twilight Princess one time, and I really want to play it again, but Wind Waker I've never played. Anyway, bomb him.
Oh.
I do a power jump. Nice. Oh, almost had it, but I mean, you still got him.
One of the rare specimens that prefers the Wii version of Twilight Princess. Honestly, fair. Like, I am no motion control hater.
Wait a sec. Did you notice the text froze for a moment before finishing the Koopa Brothers?
Yeah, it's definitely odd.
That also happens on the N64, and I think it's because the game is trying to load in the second phase of the fight. Especially this soundtrack here. Oh! We don't have enough. Wait. Do we have a leaf or something? Yeah, we have a leaf. Go ahead and eat it. I totally agree. I'd love this boss fight for Chapter 1. Especially for the first Paper Mario.
Nice. You'll struggle to get up.
Alright. Wanna fire them? I mean, Hooktail and Koopa Brothers, they're both cool in their own way. Oh wait, actually you can finish the fight just now, Pass. Because we have something that'll finish off the Koopa Brothers.
Right. The public.
Don't mess with Pass. Like I mentioned, we're gonna do one more HP and then we'll upgrade FP next time.
Alright.
Good job, Mario team, we got
This
him!
TTYD Chapter 2 is Chapter 4. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, the Twilight Town. That's my favorite chapter, and I'm surprised you say that too, because I hear a lot of people hate Chapter 4 because of the backtracking and all that. And I mean, yeah, the backtracking in Chapter 4, it can suck, but it never bothered me. The one that does bother me is finding General White. That sucks. Like, that's the part of the game I do feel like, it does feel like padding.
Mario Kart game? Mario Kart game? Mario Trading
Hey.
game? Mario TCG?
End of chapter. Fast, we rock.
Definitely. So Chapter 3 is your second fave.
Chapter 3 I could see, because while you're also doing a lot of combat, you're also being a detective at the same time. So that is actually kind of cool.
Might as well do the Peach intermission as well. It wouldn't be that long. Yeah, General White is definitely intentionally made that way to draw the player and whatever. Made
Yeah,
them
but
go around to
even
all
if it-
previous locations.
Even if it is an intentional troll, that doesn't change the fact that it's bad, because it is bad.
Definitely, there's definitely a better way they could have executed it.
Yes. Yeah, but that doesn't make it better though. because that's just basically the developers showing that they didn't care about making it, better. Yeah, it can be funny, but it's just really annoying at the fact that you have to go through every single chapter before you can even go to the moon. I wait. That dialogue, that's an error. Because Twink was talking and it was acting like Peach was talking with the text.
Oh, whoopsies.
I just noticed that error.
This once is what the devs want. You do have a point there.
Yeah, slightly different. So basically, they're the same.
I agree.
Yeah, that's just a nice way of saying that they're the same. I've never seen any of this. This is no time to sleep!
There's nothing else here.
Yeah, we gotta order one of those magical sweet dream pillows. If anyone didn't know what I was referencing the Kirby anime.
Right. Hand me another bag of them chips.
I don't know who that is.
Hot dog, taco, hamburger.
Hot dog,
You only got
taco,
3 things
yeah.
on this menu!
Hot dog, taco.
Oh, South Park. So that explains why I don't know. Oh, I love this dialogue. Look what it says after you say read. You like doing this sort of thing? Tisk tisk. Again, the dialogue in Paper Mario is hilarious.
I wonder what Bowser had for dinner.
I mean, he does eat meat. It showcased that in Bowser's Inside Story.
That is true. Bowser probably just ate some meat and it was just like... he's so used to it that... But yeah, it's bad too.
By the way, Pass, want to know what's my least favorite chapter in this game?
What chapter is it?
Chapter 4, Shy Guy's Toy Box.
Oh, my least favorite is chapter 6.
Chapter 6 is way more fun than Chapter 4. I can see your reasoning, but the reasoning for me is just the fact that you have to go in and out of the toy box so many times. But my friend Aaron, he says his favorite chapter is actually Chapter 6 because it looks so beautiful. And I mean, for the time, it definitely looks gorgeous. Though my favorite chapter in this game, it's Chapter 5, the Lava Lava Island.
chapter in 64B. Hmm.
World of Warcraft. Nice multitasking.
I would honestly say chapter 7, honestly.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
I mean, the setting of it is really cool, especially the Crystal Palace. I mean, hey, I even love Starborn Valley. Yeah, well, too late. Someone already read it. Also, Pass, why didn't you hide from Bulzer?
To a kid that Peach didn't. You're bad at your job. You're the worst gods ever.
Pass, run! Pass, why didn't you run? Pass, you could have avoided getting captured, but you just stood there and did nothing. Why is Bulzer music so good in this game in Thousand Year Door? Simple, because this is Paper Mario. They do a really good job with their music, even in Sticker Star, even though that's not a good game.
Sure.
I mean, even though Sticker Star is not a great game, I definitely enjoy its music.
I also love Bowser's theme in Super as well.
Oh yeah, I love it too.
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure? It's kind of sad that the tutorial for the battle in Superstar Saga, it's like they give you an option not to do the tutorial, and they're like, darn it, we're doing it anyway. Just cry like a baby. Yeah, no one cares what you think, player. We know what's best. What'd you say we make a save state here, and we'll call it? I've heard somebody crashed the game on NSO and they lost all their save data.
Ooh. I remember there used to be issues with Paper Mario on NSO and crashing.
Yeah, but it's not that, it was on NSO. Because they were doing a glitch and they crashed the game on NSO and they lost all their save data.
Ah. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but there's a way around it, is that if you make a save state, that save data does stay saved, even if the game crashes.
Thank goodness for a backup.
Ha, yeah. Anyway, how do you feel coming back to this game?
Definitely, it feels really good.
Totally, because, like I said, I'll always love the original Paper Mario. So it did feel weird coming to this game after playing Thousand Year Door.
Definitely must be.
Yeah, but to be fair, I am a gamer. Gamer, let's go. And then I get eaten. I'm not as much as a gamer as I thought. Alright, stop. Hey, man. Stop having fun. But like I mentioned, past, I think the next times during my nighttime, I might try like late night streams of Rayman. So sorry if you miss out, but I'll let you know if like something good happens.
It's
So I mean,
fine.
who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's the secret that I can get a world record or something.
Like, if anything cool happens, you can let me know.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe I could share like I got a big gold in something that's way too optimized.
Sure.
Speaking of which, in Rayman 3 Game Boy, I golded Jano by microseconds in 100%.
Nice.
Yeah, and what helped was the fact the RNG I got from Jano.
Yep.
Because if you remember in Rayman 3 Game Boy, he goes up and down. If that happens, then that loses a tiny bit of time. And again, that's beyond your control, so have fun. Yeah, I feel like I feel like this is also a good way to give a farewell to Rayman before I move on to Mario.
Sure, it definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe I could give a farewell in style with Revo.
True.
I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Pasta. I'm gonna head out. You have a good evening.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. Alright. That was a good time. Yeah, let's see who we can raid. Okay, how far in are they? Oh, nice. It's not over yet, right? Yeah. I was thinking. I was wondering if they're down the final boss or not. It turns out not. Yeah, I'm gonna raid them. They're doing some Final Fantasy X. Okay, Slick. I was wondering if their settings would allow raids or whatever. Hmm. Yeah, if I stream next, then yeah, it's better. I'll definitely be streaming Thursday. I could do Friday, and then I can also do. Maybe might do Monday as well. Next week's gonna be chill at least. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.